The Madagascar culture, when the woman is given birth, there's a cut and umbilical curve, drying that for 2 days, and then putting that on the cell, and then through on the waters. That is mean your son is become fish.
9 hours from the nearest city is Andava Dawaka, a coastal village in southwest Madagascar that the Vezo people call home. The name Vezo means people who fish or to struggle with the sea. The seas around Andava are home to one of the largest coral reef systems in the world. Fishing is a way of life in the village, passed down from generation to generation for nearly 2,000 years.
Comparing when I sailed and then when I just go out with my dad to fishing, it's very, very changed. Coral is become dying and then no more fish. It's like a sick ocean. It's no healthy, same as before.
The demands of a rapidly increasing population, plus the effects of global climate change, have put immense strain on the coral reefs.
Sharks and turtles are both very important within a marine ecosystem. As an apex predator, sharks will maintain the health of the reef. They take out sick fish, easier to catch, and also will sort of remove genes that are sort of unwanted from a fish population through predation. So they're incredibly important, and on a healthy reef, we should actually be seeing a lot more sharks than there are anything else, really.
The turtle can eat some algae on the coral to make the coral is growing out. It's very important animals on the sea.
The reefs protecting Andava Dawaka were once home to an abundance of turtles and sharks, but due to overfishing, these animals are quickly disappearing from the reefs.
People are worried about how they're going to send their children to school, and there is simply not enough money coming in from fishing. A kilo of fish is something like 3,000–4,000 REI, and it would take a long time for a fisherman right now to go out and catch that. That might not even be a day's catch. With how dependent this community is with their relationship to the sea and fishing, I think if we can do anything to make sure that that culture and that choice is there for future generations here, I think that's a positive thing. A lot of these animals, when we were asking the kids, they've only ever seen them when they're dead up on the beach or a fisherman is bringing them in. And if we could change that perception to them being really excited and happy to see a live turtle, then that would be quite, I think, a good step towards preserving the small populations that we still do have in this region. So what we wanted to do was to raise awareness of the importance of sharks and turtles in marine ecosystems. Played games where the children were sharks and turtles and the volunteers and the staff were fishermen trying to catch them, to give them that mentality as well of wanting to stay free and safe in the ocean.
Shark and Turtle Day was hosted by a local NGO that is working to rebuild the area's fisheries while improving the quality of life for the people who live here.
It's very difficult to predict what will actually happen in the future. Issues relating to climate change are being seen now, and they are very real. 90% of fisheries globally are already fully exploited. So we have already got to a point where we've lost most of the fisheries that we have in the sea. Hopefully there is hope. I would like to think there is. I'd hate to be in a world where we didn't think that we could make a difference. And I think every single person can do that. If you're in a situation where you can make choices about where your food is coming from, it's really good to eat locally. Educate yourself on where something's coming from. Marine Stewardship Council will assess the sustainability of seafood stocks around the world. I think if everybody were to just slowly make more sustainable choices when it came to seafood, that could hopefully have an impact. One thing we have to remember with the seas is all of the seas are interlinked and interconnected, and if there is a change in the coral reef ecosystems that we have here, that will impact what we see in the deep seas, in open oceans. Everything has sort of a knock-on effect. You need to look at every single ecosystem in the ocean in order to come up with one coherent, healthy environment.